with me, make me back once again with another indie game. Today we're checking out Pompeii Legacy, which is a city builder. So it's a grid-based city builder. We're going back in. We're going to rebuild Pompeii after it's been destroyed by a volcano or something. I don't remember. This is mostly a single developer build, from what I understand, as well. So interested to see how complex it is. But it looked interesting from the images and whatnot that I saw earlier. So let's dive in. Let's go. New game. All right, so we got a campaign, a sandbox, or a creative mode. I think we'll go with just a sandbox, just for this purpose here of a first impressions, just to check things out. And you guys can check out the campaign yourselves. Okay, so we get to choose a family. Let me see, the Julie family, the Vetti family, the Halconi family, and the Flavi family. They are all staring at me with the dead eyes. All right, so they have different starting monies, and then they've got different bonuses here. So this one focuses on agriculture and fishing. This one's trade and shipping, arts and entertainment, governance and financing. These guys sound interesting. 10% crop yield, 5% food yield, farms suffer less impact from pest outbreaks, fishing output is less affected by storms, farms and fisheries are constructed 20% faster. Sure, let's see how that goes. We get to also choose some symbols. All right, we get to choose our flags here. A few options to get us going. Very nice, very nice. Okay, look at that. Sounds good. And we get a statue as well. All right. Let's do the stag. Yeah, there's also this guy here. No, let's do the stag. And then we get different materials for this as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. All right, continue. So for the first couple of years, focus on predictability. Okay, we're in the game. So we have a city hall. Choose the location of your servants to build the city hall. All right, so this starts off like most games. Oh, zoom. Zoom is good. All right, so we can zoom in. Here is our map. Looks pretty large. Got mountains. We got resources spotted around. I like how it's highlighted, the different resources. Okay, the zoom is a little bit sensitive though. All right, there's like some old ruins here. I don't know what value those will have. We got more ruins over here. Interesting. I wonder if we can rebuild those, if that's going to be... Oh, look, the whole city here too. The whole city of ruins. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm wondering if we'll be able to like rebuild that stuff at some point. Interesting. All right, well, this is probably a good place to begin, likely. Lots of trees, there's water nearby as my voice cracks. There seems to be some rocks and stuff down that way. Lots of space. Okay, let's go over here. There's a little bit of like an old road near here, so why don't we kind of go in here? We can rotate this around. So it is fully grid based, yeah, we got some freedom here.
Governor of Pompeii, in these challenging times, I entrust you with the most noble of all tasks. As my personal legate, you are sent to restore the greatness and splendor of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies in ashes and awaits rebirth from the ruins of its former glory. The fate of Pompeii rests in your hands, and I hope that with your skill and courage, you will successfully lead this mission. By your side will be my loyal subject, Publius Attianus, a man of great fidelity and capability. His experience and knowledge will be of invaluable assistance in this grand endeavor. Trust in him, as I trust in you. To ease the beginning of this journey, I am sending you resources, which you will find essential in the initial days of rebuilding. Use them wisely. Imperator Trajanus Augustus.
Okay, so we just get a little story there, which is great. So the Imperator wants us to rebuild Pompeii, so let's get started on it. Art-wise, looks really nice. Maybe even the little dudes. Are they animated? Yeah, they got little animations. Nice. A lot of detail in the building. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so let's look around a little bit. Let's pause. Can we push pause? Yeah, we do. We got resources up at the top left here. We got some food. We got some denarii. We've got luxury food, basic goods, luxury good, imported goods. We have our stop, stow, go thing. We've got all of our different tabs here. We have slaves. Great. plebeians, and then eventually we'll get patricians later on. So those are like our more important folks. And then we start off with some wood, some lumber, some stone. We can also get iron, clay, and some tools later on. And then we've got a mini map down at the bottom right. And down below here, we've got all of our build menus here. Okay, cool. So we've got housing, storage and supply, food production, luxury food, general production, basic goods, luxuries, military, oh, okay, health and hygiene, education, we got entertainment, we got government, we got infrastructure, water supply, and decorations. Okay, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to build. All right. Okay, cool. I like that there's some variation inside the textures and in the landscapes and stuff like that too. Very cool. And we have these ruins, which we can... Oh, okay, so we can actually rebuild these. So click left mouse to scavenge the ruins for useful materials. There's 75 resources in there. Interesting. Okay. What about like over here? So this is a mine. Over there is a stone mine on the surface. And we got more surface stone here too. It says the nearest depot works is far away. Okay, that's a problem. We're not going there. Kind of want to check out what's going over here. Can we just like scrap all this stuff? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, we just go in and just like grab all these resources. 2 fowls and stone. We need 40 slaves. Wow. So this is old Pompeii. It's been destroyed. And I guess that's the Vesuvius over here. Interesting. Okay, so we can't. Doesn't look like we can rebuild those. At least not at the moment. We can scavenge them for materials, which is great. All right, cool. So we need to get some resources. I'm guessing going first. So probably some trees and stuff like that. So let's take a look here. We have storage and supply. We'll probably need like a warehouse or something. There's a depot. Okay. Worker carrier slaves. Denarii 1 per worker. All right, I don't know if we need that yet. We will look at general production. There's a forester's camp, sustainable harvest wood and replants trees. Okay. I guess that is what we're gonna do first. Yeah, okay. So we've got, yeah, sawmill and a forester's camp. So let's get one of those down. So that needs to be close to trees. All right, no problem. We will put you up over this way for now. And then we also have a sawmill. Okay. So I guess we can get one of those down right next to you. Like so. And then what else do we need? Luxury production. We don't need military production. We're going to be able to build barracks. I wonder if there's any fighting in this game. I don't know. Barber shop, a place for grooming and socializing. Great. Education, religion. We've got stuff like shrines to build. We've got entertainment. We're going to be able to build an arena. Very nice. All right, food production we'll probably want to get to as well. We've got a gatherer's hut and a hunting camp. So we'll get a gatherer's hut. Does that need to be near anything? Nothing is lighting up to indicate that. We need it to be near anything in particular. But I guess we'll put it up near here anyway. It's just I'm assuming they'll be able to go and gather in the forest. Right? And then we also have a hunting camp over here too. All right, let's get those. That should take care of lumber and food. Storage and supply. We can put a depot down somewhere here, and I'll build some roads as well in a moment. So let's like build a storage so they don't have to go so far. And then we got roads. So we got just plain old dirt roads for now. Research we have to do, it looks like. Okay. So we can grab a road going out here. I like that it gives you kind of an idea of where it's going, which is great. So we can kind of go like so. Does this cost me anything? I don't think it did. I don't think dirt roads cost anything. We got some roads going this way. We got some roads going that way. I don't know if these need to be connected or not by road, but we will do it anyways because I'm sure people will move faster along roads. Okay, cool. So we got all that done. And then, oh yeah, we got all of our little people here. Oh, we're still paused. Let's unpause. Can I click on these people? No, they're just animated folks. Okay. Cool. It is year 100 AD. All right, so we got all these things queued up. They will eventually go out and get those things. I guess this is going to be a good area here for some housing. So maybe we will have a road going out there. Let's try to make it look nice. We'll do different roads. Like that, right? Yeah, yeah, nice. And then let's take a look at the housing. So we got a shelter, modest house where a slave lives, and this is where the plebeians live. The household size is 6. We've got 5 plebeians right now. So we're going to need to get at least one of those down. 40 stone and 30 lumber. Okay. So let's just put that in really close here for now. And then we will... I'm assuming they're not going to want to be too close to slaves, but I have no idea. I'm going to put the... we need 2 of these at least. I'm going to put them like over here. Oh. That's not where I meant to go. Can I delete that? How do I move build? Oh, move building. Okay. Move building. Oh, doesn't look like that's... Oh, it has to be constructed, I guess, right? So we can demolish it. That's fine. All right, we want to get one of those guys there. We'll get some roads here. Yeah, roads are free. So we can go crazy with the roads. And we'll get some roads going out this way too. We've got that going. Looks like we need to collect or mark down trees. Collect trees. So we can like collect trees from this area. Nice, okay. So these things are being built. Oh, you got some nice building animations. Everybody's gone in there. Things are coming up in little bits. This guy's up on the roof. Nailing in the roof. Nice. Yeah, I like that we have some building animations here. Things don't just like pop up out of nowhere. Good stuff. Okay. So we got our first building here, so this little warehouse. And then we've also got this built now. I can't click on it. No, I can't click on it. Interesting. So now our slave number's gone down to 7 to 10. I'm assuming they just kind of automatically got in here. Oh, here we go. No forester in building. How do I add one in there? There he goes. Okay, so the selection tool is a little bit off, unfortunately. So we have buildings here. We have active, yes. Area is 40. Activate or deactivate. Okay. Forester. Automatically assign workforces enable some manual adjustments to the number of workers in the building are not possible. Is it still being built? Is that why? Upgrades. We can upgrade things as well. Okay. But how do I get it working? It says automatic. Huh. Can repair it. I can activate it. It says it's being active, but it's giving me a symbol that nobody's in here. It says 0 of 3, but it won't let me add anybody. But it's giving me an output, which is odd. Okay. Probably just some little UI issues there, like it's not telling me that it's actually populated properly. All right, well, these things are being built. It looks like we're getting output from them, so we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Okay, we can click on here. We can update this to show whatever resource we want it to show. That's nice. Would love to get an indicator if it's like going up or down as well. Would be nice. Just like a little green or red arrow would be great there. But I don't know what's going on to these things. They're giving me... It's bothering me that they're giving me this no lumberjack in building, but it seems to be working. So I'm a little bit confused on that one. Okay, but they're obviously going out and they're doing stuff. So, not sure what that's all about. All right, but we got some stuff built. Let's go check out these buttons here. We've got the city button. We've got an empire button. To begin trading and interactions with other cities across the empire, you must first build a trade port. Without a trade port, your city remains isolated. No ships can be sent or received, and no trade or diplomatic interaction is possible. Construct a port to unlock imperial trade and open the gates to the wider world. All right, but I can't even look at the map. No, I can't even look at the map. But anyways, there's an over map, and apparently we can do trading. So this is just like a trading map. which is great. And then we've got government. Okay, so here's our research tree. Oh, yeah, some of the selectables are a little bit off. So like here, I can't, like I'm pointing at it, but it doesn't point until I point at the top. So they just need to work on that a little bit. But yeah, big research tree. Big old research tree. Okay. Can I research this stuff now, or do I need to build something? Looks like I can. So we're going to research a quarry. We've got stock. That's just all of our stuff that we have. We have work over here. Unemployed slaves. It says 8. Foresters. OF3. Interesting. Okay. Govern. There are currently no laws available. Okay. That's some stuff we'll get later. Here's our family. So I guess we will have kids. We do have kids, I should say. So people will eventually get old and die, huh? I'm 55 years old. Okay. Yeah, same issue here with the selector tool. It's not... Or I can't scroll over, actually, right? That's it. But it's still selecting. Anyways, little UI issues. Family traits, Imperial mandate. The Imperial grants you the right to rebuild the city of Pompeii. Receive 3,000 dairy 2 years after the game begins. Masters of the games. Okay, so we got some stuff we can do there. Buildings. That's all of our buildings. There will be army later on. Okay. All right, how are we doing here? These things are bothering me. We've got no carrier in building, but I can't update it. It says automatically assigned workforce is enabled, so manual adjustments to the number of workers in the building are not possible. I'm very confused on that. I'm very confused. It's bothering me that these things have red. I can't do anything about it. I can pause it, or I can play it, but I can't adjust this. But they are working, which is what I don't understand. Okay, some strange things going on with the UI. These things seem to be working, though. Like, we've cut down a lot of trees, actually. What the heck? Cut down a ton of trees. How much are each of these trees? Does it show me? No, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me consumption either. So it says quantity producing using consuming 14. So yeah, again, it would just be nice to see those in the UI somewhere. Just like if you're consuming it, is it going down, going up, so on. Be nice little things to have going there. Oh, we got rain. Okay, since we got these ones built, the rest of the buildings have slowed down significantly. And I honestly don't know how to get more people. So 6 of 10 and 5 of 5 is our max right now. So I don't know if that's a research thing. We go now to research. Okay, I completed this research, but it didn't really tell me. It showed it in the left hand. The only reason I knew it was finished is because it was gone from the left hand side. Okay, stone gathering. That's probably what we want to do next. So we can build a quarry now. We can get stone gathering going. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. That's okay. These things are getting built. We have stone. Can I... Okay, that needs a particular number of slaves. We've got some stone over here, though. And what's over here? That is also surface stone. Okay. There's 50 stone in each of those.
There aren't enough plebeians to manage and sustain production.
All right.
Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Insulae, huh? Insulae. What's an insulae? That's an insula.
You haven't started any research yet.
I have started research.
Technology will greatly help us rebuild Pompeii.
I did. I already researched one. Hey, it's going right now. All right. This tutorial pop-up doesn't know what I'm doing. Not enough plebeians, not enough insufficient slaves. Okay. So we need to build more housing, and that will attract peoples. That will attract peoples. Okay. Fair enough. So we will do that. Research is completed. Okay, there's a little research. I don't think that happened last time. Maybe I'm wrong. Got that completed. We can get a well going. That's going to cost us some stone as well. Get it? Stone as well. All right. And then we're going to wait for these to be completed. Yeah, this one says it has 2 of 2. But these ones say they have nothing. So it's all a little bit confusing in terms of the UI. It could just be some stuff that's unfinished in this version. Yeah, could just be a little bit unfinished. That's okay. And like I said, I believe this is like mostly a solo dev with a few consultants and contractors and stuff like that.
Short on slave labor.
Running
Build
strong,
more
yeah.
shelters so the city can accommodate additional workers.
I'm trying. I'm just waiting for them to get finished. This guy's up on the roof, hammering away on our first house. There we go. I'm not sure the priority. There doesn't seem to be like a priority system to do this. So I'm not sure which ones are getting done first, because this one was actually, I built this after, and it got built soon, or did I build that first? No, I built this first. I got a horse. Yeah, all of these are red, but they are working. Okay. So, note for the dev if you catch this. Something odd's going on here. We've cut down all of these trees already? What the heck? So I guess we'll cut down all of these trees too. And all of these trees. I can't make this any bigger. It's as big as it goes. There you go. All right, so they cut down a lot of trees really quickly. So hopefully this forester dude here will, yeah, make it better later on. Because they are efficient. Now it says 2 of 3. This one says 2 of 3 as well. Okay. Yeah, they got a couple of things just to fix up here. This one seems to be fine. This one says there's nobody here, but there are 2 of 3 people here now, and even when it was 0 of 3, it was still working. So there's probably just some issues going on there. These guys picked up a, what is that, like a wolf? What are you, or is that a hog? It's a hog. Okay. They got a hog. They're bringing the hog in. I don't know where the hog came from. There's no critters or anything around, so don't know where those came from. We're just waiting for these buildings. These ones are taking a while, so I guess probably in hindsight should have gotten these buildings done first with the supplies we had, just so we can get population going. So just note for if you play this game, build houses first, because they take a while. I don't seem to have enough people to do anything now. If I pause these, will they go and build that stuff? Like, let's just pause all of these things. If I just paused all of these buildings, I'm going to pause this one too. And then hopefully these guys will go and build up these houses so we can get some more people in here. I'm going to pass the time a little bit and see if we can get these houses built. Can't do much else until that happens. Okay, so I sped life up a little bit for these guys, and now since I paused all these buildings here, they have started going to work on these houses, which is great. And then people immediately came, like they immediately filled everything. So yeah, you definitely need houses really early. Okay, so we need to do that first next time. Let's press play, slow things down a little bit. We're gonna need more houses. It looks like we've already filled all of these houses, so we'll grab a couple of more. They just filled automatically. Like instantly, I should say, is what they filled. Okay. So we'll throw a couple more houses there for the slaves. And then I think we can go ahead, we can start unpausing these now.
Citizens are starting to voice concerns about access to water.
Access to water, eh?
We should build wells before it turns into a serious issue.
Okay. We will do that. Okay, so that's all been cleared now. Okay, so something to do with the amount of people I had was causing a little of an issue on there. So that's all cleared up now. We do have housing going in. They are starting to build that stuff. We need to build some other things though. So we need to build food production. We're gonna need. Well, we already have these guys, so that's fine. We're gonna need a luxuries, military, health. Barbershop, no. Education, entertainment, government, water supply. Okay, so we need to build some wells. A modest source of water. So that has an area of effect. So let's grab one right over there. Sounds good. We'll build one proactively, like up here as well. So those will get built. Is that already built? It looks like it. Okay. And then we also need to build a quarry. Did we get the quarry building? Let me see here. Storage and supply. No, it needs to be in general production. We have a quarry. So I unlocked a quarry. I'm out of money. I don't have enough money right now for that. Okay. So we do have taxes that come in occasionally, so we're just going to have to wait for that to go back up so we can get the quarry built. And then the dude that comes in, the helper there, also mentioned that safety and security was an issue, but I have no idea how to take care of that. Because we don't have tools for barracks. We don't have a watch. We're not going to build a watchtower yet. There doesn't seem to be anything here that would allow me to do anything there. These all require research. Government-wise, we have a prefecture. Oh, okay. So that will create some guards. That cost me 150 denarii. Okay. So that will... Okay, yeah, so that covers the zone. So let's... we can kind of like place it right there-ish. So that will provide some safety for folks. Okay, so it looks like we have more housing than we need right now for the demand. At least, I don't know if it just takes a certain amount of time. It doesn't give me information on like how I fill these numbers up, besides just building housing. So we'll have to wait and see. That is? All right. So food seems to be going down. We're producing 29 and we are consuming 72. Okay, so we're definitely going to need more food. Is there any other things that we can do? We can research grain field, research huts. I think we get like another hunting camp and things like that. So, oh my god, they are just debilitating these trees. Like crazy. I think we'll put another hunter camp like way over here. And we'll get some roads going up that way because there is like stone we're going to want to get from up there anyways. So I will go this way. And then we'll go this way, and then we'll go up that way. Yeah, because there's 2 stone quarries here, so we'll probably want to grab those. We're low on denaries. Taxes are coming in, though, so that's good. It's October now. I don't know if there's like a winter cycle. Would we... Pompeii would have like wet winters, right? We have chopped down all of the trees. All of the trees have been chopped. Like, wow. All right. We can continue to chop down trees. I've got no problem with chopping more trees. We can chop all of these trees. We have a lot of wood. We're low on stone. We're low on money on stone. And we're low on food. Okay. So we do need to get the food situation sorted out. So we got a hunting camp. We need to make another gathering camp. But we're going to have to wait for our taxes to come in for that. So let's speed up timing a little bit and, yeah, get some more money and some more food coming in. All right, we got enough for a gatherer's hut, so I'll put another gatherer's hut over there. I spread them out a little bit. It doesn't tell me if they like need a specific zone. It just has like a zone around them that they take care of. So hopefully that is good. I don't want to build any more houses yet because I don't think we have the supply of food to take care of it yet. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, all right. We could go in here and salvage the stone. We have enough. We have enough free people to do that. Oh, the trees change color in the winter. Oh, and they died. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, they all died. All the trees are dying. Or I guess hibernating, right? All right, yeah, food is going down a little bit fast. We do need, yes, it looks like we need more. We need more. Let's get another one down this way. I meant to put that the other direction. We will, food production, gatherer's hut. We'll put that there. We'll get another hunter camp right there too. And then we will continue our road along here. All right, that all works well. We now have enough money now to get a quarry as well. I just want to make sure the food supply is taken care of, though. So we're a little bit in the negative still for food. We're also not researching anything, so we should go do that too. So if we go to government, let's do research. A sharp saw, increase the number of lumber produced. Enhanced carts. Yeah, let's do that. That takes 60, no problem. That's gonna go over here. Rune salvaging. Okay. Can I not get this done? Oh, no, I got it. Oh. All right. We can get more stone over here. That's good. And we got all that. Food is still deteriorating. Oh my gosh, we still need a little bit more.
Your ambition in rebuilding Pompeii is commendable. This city is rising from the ashes under your leadership. And I recognize the effort and vision you have shown in this grand undertaking. But a governor must not only build, he must also sustain. Resources are the foundation upon which a city thrives. And reckless spending can weaken even the strongest empire. Rome's wealth is vast, but not without limits. This time, I am providing you with additional denarii to ensure the continued growth of Pompeii. Use them wisely. I trust that moving forward you will govern a greater foresight and secure the city's prosperity. Do not let ambition outpace wisdom. Imperator Trajanus Augustus.
Alright, so we got some money. I don't think we ran out of money, though. We had actually started making a decent amount of money. But apparently he felt we weren't making enough, so he sent us some more. Sent us like 1,500 or something, which is fine. Okay, so we got these built now. The problem is food is now on the incline. Okay, so food is moving up, which is good. We do lose some people. I don't know if they like died. I'm assuming they died because we had more people in this earlier. I don't know, but they wouldn't have starved or anything. I don't know why they left. All right. Well, expenses here are 8 and our taxes are 89. So money should be going up eventually, right? Right now it's going down only. Food is slowly coming up. Looks like we still need more food production though for the amount of people we have. Let's put maybe another couple of these guys down here. Until we can unlock farming. I guess that's the best we can do. We'll put a road connecting these guys to the main road here as well. Excellent. Okay, so hopefully that should take care of the food problem. The next thing we want to do is build a quarry. We also did finish up some research, I think. Yeah, I think they need to just leave that on the screen, that you research, because it doesn't, like, it's not clear enough that my research was done. All right, let's build a sharp saw. Get that going. I don't want to build any more housing yet. We're not full. And our food supply is not great. It had been dwindling. Okay, taxes, others, expense others. All right, can I see that? Is that something I can see? Govern? No. Stock? No? Okay. Interesting. Meanwhile, we're planting trees in this area, which is good. We have otherwise decimated every other tree that's come into our path here. So I'm just going to mark up a whole bunch of these trees because they are just like, they are going for trees like nobody's business. All right. So those are all marked up. They will go and get those trees. Oh, I see. I misunderstood what this meant. So 64 is the total that I have. And then 46 are unemployed. So we have lots of jobs available to us. Okay. Sweet. So what that means is now we should have a quarry. Okay. Does this need to be on?
Quarries must be built against the edge of a mountain. Make sure part of the building is placed on the rocky slope.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So these go here. Oh. Interesting. So what do I do if this? Is this just... Oh, this is just for slaves to go and grab it. Oh, okay, 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 I got it. So I can just like go and grab this stuff. Got it. All right, so we can just go and grab all of that. No problem. I misunderstood what we needed to do there. We did complete some research. So we now have a sharp saw. So we just have that's just like a flat improval on our wood gathering capabilities. We have an architect. Architect is coming to Pompeii, ensure they're equipped with the necessary tools for their work. Research duration. What does this do for me? Gravel roads. Okay. Food production beginner. Well expansion. How do I open this? I need to do this first. Okay, let's get the architect then going. Can I queue up more? I can. Okay. That's good. Wildwood cooperation. Analyze the benefits of strategic placement between gathered huts and hunting camps, improving resource collection efficiency. Yes, let's do that. And then let's do fishing. After that, oh, we don't. Oh, that's just dead end. Okay. So we'll need to do this after that. How far can we go? That's it. That's as much as we can queue up for the moment. All right. No problem. So we got that queued up. So I'm guessing other under here is the research is what's happening. All right. Fair enough. So yeah, we could build a quarry. We don't really need it yet though, so I kind of want to save the money. I don't know. I don't know if it's good to do it now. I guess it doesn't matter. We have the people. So we might as well. All right, we might as well. So we'll just put a quarry up over here somewhere. So it automatically cuts down a bunch of these trees. Which is interesting. All right, so we can kind of put it there. We could put it over here as well. Let's put it over here, actually, for now. Let's get wood from over here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we will get a road. So they're going to cut down the trees. So they actually need to cut down the trees. So, oh my gosh, the camera's a little bit funky. All right, so they need to do that. We are going to build a road going there and then to there. So they can get out there more easily. But it's not like buildings need to be connected to the roads, though, so you can just put them where you want to, I guess. How's our food situation here? We're just kind of lasting. We don't have the folks building these ones yet. I don't know why. We have the people. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, if you click on these, it tells you what your income is. So you don't get anything from slaves. You get more of your income from these guys over here. So it is behooven to get more of those guys in there. I don't know if it matters if they're mostly unemployed. I don't know what jobs these guys take. Gatherers, like are these slaves that are working this, or is it somebody else? I'm not sure. It says there are 8 employed plebeians, so they're doing specific jobs. Maybe they're the hunters? I don't know. I don't know. It would be nice to know like what type of folks are doing what here. We can't upgrade this. That just adds a worker slot. 120 gold and 15 lumber. All right, we can do that. Why not? Let's do an upgrade, and we can do another upgrade as well. Okay. Similarly, these ones upgrade for a similar amount. This one takes stone and that. Okay. Let's upgrade that. It's pretty cheap to upgrade. Let's get a couple more upgraded because food is the only thing that we're not really like getting much on right now. So if we upgrade a handful of these, I don't want to use up too much money here, but that should be helpful. All right. And I don't know how they're determining what to work on first. It says I have enough people to kind of do all the jobs, but like these buildings are not getting built. They've just been sitting here for a long, long time, not being built. So it would be nice just to like hit a prioritization button and just get them to go on it. Because I kind of need these food things built. Looks like when you upgrade, you don't actually need to wait for them to be built, though. They just kind of go. Yeah, okay. All right, so we have been getting some research going. What I noticed is that building stability slowly starts wearing down, so that's where the architect comes in place, apparently. So if I go into research here, I think we finished researching all the stuff I had queued up already. Yeah, okay. So again, yeah, if it just needs that be a little more visual in the future, but we'll get these guys going. We kind of have to research everything. It doesn't give you much option in terms of like skipping any paths or doing anything like that. Input optimization, sure, we'll get fishing going. Advanced fishing, we cannot do. No problem. All right, these are getting more expensive, so we will have to be cautious of that. All right, how's our food? Now our food is doubling up. Okay, perfect. So that's good. We're making money. Food is coming up. We have tons of wood. So much wood. We should start getting stone soon as well. And then this is getting built over here. Okay, great. And these guys have been built as well. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, and we can continue to upgrade those. So, next we have... other thing I would think that would be nice here is just a little quick indicator of where new things are going, just so you know. Hello.
Near Pompeii, Governor.
Yes.
Not waste it. Build a fishing hut and reap the sea's bounty.
I will do that right away, sir. I'm just looking for where everything is. Let's see here. We got housing has not changed. Storage and supply has not changed. Food production. Okay, food production. We have a green field. We have a fishing hut. We're waiting for that to be researched. So it's telling me to do that, but I haven't researched it yet. Now we have. So let's slow down the game a little bit. We do have fishing huts here. So this. Oh, hi. Got it. Yes.
You may need to rotate it to find the perfect spot on the shore.
I understand. Thank you. All right, we'll throw one of these guys down here. Get some diversified food going on. We'll get a road going there in a moment. And then we have the quarry we built. I'm looking for... We have carpenter's workshop, luxuries, military, no, health and hygiene. It's a barber shop, education and religion. We now have a shrine of Fortuna. Sacred place devoted to the Fortuna, the goddess of luck and fate, where citizens leave offerings in hopes of good fortune and prosperity. All right. I don't know what that does for me. Entertainment, government. We now have an architect's office. I believe this is supposed to help with things getting worn down. So we can throw that. Let's throw that like here-ish. Yeah, let's throw it there. And then we will get some more roads going as well. Oh, we now have gravel road, which costs half a stone. All right. A basic stable road travel speed and reliability for daily use. Okay. Be nice to know like what the bonuses are here. Just say like, you know, is it worth paving with a gravel road or what? All right. How much does this stretch cost me to gravel up? Does it tell me? 21 stone to do that little length there. Okay. Fair enough. Looks much better. Okay, so that's where we're going to be using a lot of our stone. Is going to be for roads.
Our people are asking for more basic goods. Pottery, furniture, and clothing.
Okay.
If we ignore their needs, their frustration will grow.
Got it. Well, how would I know what their frustration is? Does it tell me anywhere? I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't see anything in terms of like happiness or anything like that. I do, yeah, I'm not sure. So it'd be good if they're gonna bring those mechanics in to let us know like what's happening there too. We have stone road, we have gravel road. Interesting. Okay. But we can kind of. Oh, is this a 3-path road? Huh. What happens if we? Does it all kind of like make it look nice? Yeah. Okay. Sort of. It gets a little bit funky where it blends in here. Just like cut straight in. Good times. Okay. Anyways, we want to now. Oh yeah, it looks like all of our research is done again. So I guess we can go back into the research. It looks like this guy is done now. So we should start getting that in soon. I think I might go ahead and upgrade that as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that twice. Okay. Got a bunch of people working in there, because stone is the only thing that we don't have like a good income for right now. We do have some stone over there we can go grab. So we will do that. We have some more stone over here. Depot is too far away from there. Okay. So we should probably build another depot somewhere over on this side. Maybe right around here. That should be good. Cool. Architecture's building is getting built. About to finish up.
Enough plebeians to manage and sustain production. Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Okay. So we're finally getting low on jobs for these guys, so we will throw another one in right there. And let that get built in a little bit. Interesting. We need to go back into our research again. I wish there was maybe a research button just for me to click on. Would be nice. We can get marketplace going. What does this do for us? Gets us more fish. All right. We can get a forum going, carpenter's workshop, and then we can get clay. Let's do that. Oh, and look at this. We also have a society tab. Society research becomes available once you receive the imperial permit to investigate civic matters. This privilege is granted upon construction of your first trade port. All right. Where's the trade port? We need to go quite a ways. The trade port is all the way here. It's expensive too. We need brick. Okay, we need to start making brick before we can get that. Okay, so that's going to be a little while before we can get into that next part of the game if we decide to go that far. And then this guys are... What's your problem? Resources required for production are not arriving. Missing required resources. Insufficient production resources being brought to this building. Check your slaves and plebea. Okay, so we need more people bringing in lumber. They need lumber over here. Low lumber storage. All right. Low lumber storage meaning we don't have much, right? So we need to get more. We have a ton of wood. So we probably just need to build some more sawmills. So let's build a couple of sawmills. Low denarii. Oh, we ran out of money. How did I run out of money? Oh, because of the research. The research is costing quite a bit now, right? Yeah, it's like 140, 140. Right. Okay, so maybe we should be a little more cost effective here for a little bit before we do that. Okay, cool. Gotta wait for our money to come back in. And gotta wait for all this stuff to be built as well. Do we have fishing going? We do have fishing going, yes. And they're making some fish. Yes, indeed. Do they have like fishing boats out here? Oh yeah, they do. Look at that. There's actual fish too. I didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, little guys going out to the fish. There's some people around the donkeys grabbing stuff. Okay, cool. Good times. I sped up time a little bit. We're gonna wait. We need another 300 denarii to get another one of these guys down. So yeah, let's speed up time a little bit. Research is completed, but we don't have the money to really do any more research for a little while. We got to get some infrastructure built and make sure all of our folks are happy. So we're gonna get another sawmill down. We'll just put it right over here. And then we're low denarii reserves again, but we're making pretty good income, it seems like. Food is doing really good too. Doesn't look like we have to worry about storage. We don't need like a granary or anything like that. They just kind of store food wherever. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. It looks like when you build housing, you just immediately fill. So as soon as you have the house, it's just granted you some people in it. All right, our lumber production is now coming up, producing 71, using 34. Excellent. Producing 16, using 42. That's because we're not cutting down any trees anymore. Holy crap, we cut down everything. We have cut down every tree in the foreseeable area. I just cut it all down, man. Like, I wish I could make this bigger, but it won't let me make it bigger. I don't know if this affects like our food gathering stuff. It's unclear. Low space in stock. Okay, capacity is getting filled, actually. So we do need more depots. Storage capacity 1,500. How much do you take? Storage capacity, we can increase storage capacity to these. No basic goods. Yeah, I know. It's like really far up on the old trade space there. We did get one more new building, though, I think. We also have this we can put in. I guess that makes people a little more happy, maybe. Throw that in there. We have a bathhouse we can put in. Or like a barber. Let's throw that in there. Make people happy. And then we need to see, I saw we have a market as well. Okay. So let's put a market right here-ish. Market is going in as well. All right, cool. Looks like we still need more storage though. So I'm going to throw a storage like next to the market. And I'm going to throw a storage over here as well. All right, we got money back in the bank again. So if we go back into our research here, we can start getting a few things like carpenter, wild wood collector. Okay. Clay pits. Yeah, let's get that. Green field we should get as well.
Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
All right, we're running low on housing again, so we can get some more those. We're actually going to be getting close to how many slaves we have.
Slave labor. Build more shelters so the city
So we'll get
additional workforce.
a couple of those down here. We'll get a couple more of these as well in there. That should be good for next little while. We have tons of food, so we should be good for some time once those get built. And by God, they've cut down every tree. Holy crap, every tree is gone.
Short on slave labor. Build more shelters so
Crazy.
the city can accommodate additional workforce.
When can I cut these trees down? Does it tell me?
When planting farms, look for fertile land. Use the overlay system.
Fertility overlay. Oh yeah,
Spots.
look at that. Okay. Well, things are happening fast. Research is happening fast. Everything is happening fast. We're cutting down all the trees everywhere. We're building out. We're running out of stock. We're running out of space. We're building houses. Everything's all happening at once. Interesting game. I think this gives you a good capture of the first little parts of the game. Considering this is mostly a solo dev doing this, I'd say this is really good. Really, really good. I think the one thing to note, like this year just seems like the year of the Roman-esque builders. Like everybody's doing Rome this year for some reason. There's like probably almost a dozen Rome or Rome-based city builders in the queue. So it'll be interesting how this one competes. It does most of everything pretty well. So and it is interesting that you're kind of rebuilding Pompeii, although there isn't much rebuild mechanic in terms of outside of just like salvaging stone that's been left behind. Right, so it would be kind of cool if they did something there to make it stand out a little bit differently than some of the other games out there, because it does compare to. Oh my gosh, what happened to my camera? My camera's just like got super sensitive for some reason. All right, anyways, this one I don't know if it stands out from all the other ones out there right now. It does stand out from the fact of how it's being developed, so cool beans there. But yeah, I'm gonna end it at this one. Thanks as always for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this one. How does it compare to the other Romanesque building games that are coming out this year? Which ones are your favorite? But this has been Pompeii, the Legacy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.